The Foreigner, Jackie Chan plays a father who loses his daughter in a terrorist bombing and turns to Brosnan's character because he believes Brosnan's character knows who's behind the attack. All he wants is the terrorist's names so he can take matters into his own hands. Now, I will say, don't go into this film expecting a Jackie Chan martial arts action flick like this trailer was kind of marking it to be. This is more of a political thriller, and to be quite honest, Jackie Chan isn't the star of this show. The plot doesn't surround him. It's more of Brosnan's story rather than Jackie Chan's. And coming out of this movie, I was a little let down because I was expecting a little bit more of following Jackie Chan around and more of this revenge story. And to this movie's credit, Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan do have really good performances. Jackie Chan is kind of underrated as an actor. We're used to seeing him as this funny man that just beats up a whole bunch of people, and where he's a little bit more known for his stunts rather than his acting ability, but he, again, is slightly underrated. I think he's pulling off these more serious roles very well, and this movie is a really good example that he is really good in this film for the time that he's on screen. Pierce Brosnan also has a really good performance in this as well. He has some really good scenes in this film that makes him really stand out amongst the crowd, and he almost steals the movie for me. And it's one of the better performances that I've seen him in, and I haven't seen him in a whole lot, but this movie, he really does shine. And like I said before, this movie doesn't have a whole lot of action in it. Don't go into it expecting a big action martial arts style film like you normally see Jackie Chan in. But there are some really good scenes in this movie. It has sort of a Jackie Chan flavor to it, in that the main guy isn't this superhero John Wick kind of guy that this just mows through a whole bunch of people. He gets hit a lot, and he gets hurt a lot, and the fight sequence is sort of tailored to how old Jackie Chan is now. I mean, he's not this young 20-year-old guy he is anymore, and he's getting older, and the fight sequences do reflect in that. And I did expect that. I didn't expect him to be the old Jackie Chan non-stop action star that he once was. I was expecting them to go a little bit older in the fight sequences and sort of have them tailored to him and what his abilities are, and it does. And when he is on screen doing his action sequences, it's a lot of fun to watch, and there are some really good action sequences in this film. But the problem I have in this movie is that the movie doesn't surround Jackie Chan. It surrounds more of Bronson's story, which is like a political thriller, and Jackie Chan's story just seems to be an afterthought. And it's not like the political thriller wasn't interesting. I found the story pretty interesting, but at the same time a little convoluted. It's so many cogs are turning, so many things are being woven into each other that it's easy to get lost at times. And that's kind of a disappointment because I was really looking forward to this revenge story of following Jackie Chan through the entire process of getting things done and taking matters into his own hands because the government can't find these people. So he does whatever it takes to find these killers and bring them to justice. But again, the movie doesn't focus on that. It follows this whole political storyline that I wasn't all that thrilled to be watching. I wanted to see more of Jackie Chan's storyline. And to me, this movie just seemed like it didn't know what story it wanted to tell. It does focus more on the political thriller, but it kept going back to this revenge story of Jackie Chan. And I felt had they would have just committed to one story, I would have liked this film a lot more. Had they just completely looked and focused on the political thriller, I wouldn't find that. Or if they would have gone to the way which I really would have wanted to see with the revenge story of Jackie Chan, it would have been a lot better. And when they did focus more on the political story, it made the other story feel like just like an afterthought. Like they looked at this film and it's like, I don't think people are going to watch this, so let's tack on Jackie Chan's story to get people in the seats because everybody likes a Jackie Chan film. I know I do. But the problem with Jackie Chan's storyline was that he had no real impact on the main narrative. I mean, had you taken his character out or even his entire story out of this film, things would have ended up the same way, and he had no real impact on the outcome of this film, and that was my biggest problem coming out of this film. So in the end, this movie had some entertaining action sequences with even better performances by its leads, but the movie didn't seem to know what story it wanted to tell and ended up focusing more attention on the plot that I was less interested in. So I'm giving The Foreigner 2.5 out of 5 stars. So now it's your turn. If you saw The Foreigner, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. And also, what is your favorite Jackie Chan film? I have a whole bunch of stuff that I like from him. I'm a huge fan of Jackie Chan. He's someone that has influenced me both as an aspiring filmmaker and a martial artist, so I couldn't really tell you one off the top of my head, but I'll give you one. I'll say Police Story 2, one of my favorite films of his. But if you like this review, hit that thumbs up button and be sure to check out some of my other videos on this channel. To stay up to date on all those, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.